Okay. Let's go back to it. Why not? Okay. What are we gonna do? Yeah, let's go take a look at the little nether portal over here and get that all getting ready to get put together. I'm pretty sure crying obsidian is not something that is usable for what we want it for. So we're just gonna take that away. Who's cutting onions? Does it? Wait. Teen crying obsidian. Okay, neat. I didn't even know that was an achievement. Look at the things that we're learning. Okay. Eat. Get me out. Okay, get the regular obsidian out and don't think. Well, let's make it a little fancy. The corner we can definitely do, but the other stuff, there we go. We can actually probably remake this to be a little bit better. And I think that'll be pretty cool. Ow! Did not mean that. I think it would look pretty cool if we did that. What's that? Cobble. Okay. And it's nighttime. Yeah, of course. I guess the next thing on the agenda would definitely be attempting to make a sugarcane farm, because before we really want to step foot in the nether, we want to at least attempt to get some enchantment done. We're on the way. Oh, jeez. Sounds horrible. It's about to get even worse. The things we do for leather. Don't judge me. I'm already judging me. The egg boxes. I don't have enough space in the egg box anymore. How is... Oh, the carrots are done. Nice. And the beetroots. Okay. That's amazing. Where did the... Are they dying from overcrowding? That's horrible. They're dying from overcrowding. They're actually dying from overcrowding. That's horrible. idea it's gonna be, but I do not feel good about this. I do not feel good about this. Jesus Christ. Oh god. Oh boy. I do not feel good about that, but so auto sugarcane farm. Definitely something we want to do. So to do that, we're gonna have to have some decent spacing to be able to do this, and we definitely want it to have it in the same chunk as our base, because if it's gonna be auto, we want it to be running 20 about for as long as we're on the server. Maybe server world. Jeez. Don't think it's gonna have to be big, but we definitely want to clear out a little space for it. So making a second story. I have a feeling eventually we're gonna have to be replacing this whole staircase, and I have a feeling it's gonna go down much further than originally thought. Okay, let's get this going. Guess the question is, how big do we want to make this? It's gonna be big, it's gonna be boring, so... Jeez, okay, let's see. How much space do we want? I'm gonna have to, like, click off and kind of look at tutorials and stuff as I do this, I think. Do 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 do. Yeah. Still want to obtain potatoes somehow. Well, I guess one thing we definitely want to do is, so we want to do an automatic, we want to do an automatic thing for sugarcane, so an automatic sugarcane farm, which I know is possible. We can do a semi-automatic farm for just everything for like the plants and stuff. So to do that, this is probably a good amount of space. Okay, so we're probably going to want to push out from here. Okay. How far we're going to push out is a good question. I think we just got our answer. As far out as we're allowed to push with the water that I completely fucking forgot about. So that is definitely going to be a pain in the wazoo to deal with. Okay. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, so what do we want to do? What do we want to do? At least I know relatively how to make the auto farm. Which, for it to be useful, it's probably gonna be taking quite a bit of time. Well, for it to get quite a bit of resources, it's probably gonna take a bit of time. I gotta figure out how to actually make hoppers, though. That is the thing to focus on, I suppose. Okay, so that's a decent amount of size. Not for what we want, though. Let's start small with the sugarcane. So let's figure out how we're going to do the sugarcane. We're going to need some sensors, definitely some water. We're going to want some mud, which to do that we're going to need coarse dirt, I do believe. Yeah. Okay. Totally got this. Luckily, coarse dirt is not going to be hard. So I heard At least the toilet I saw before called for coarse dirt because you use coarse dirt and you get a bottle of water and you mix the two together. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey, guess what? You got yourself some mud, which mud is something that you can then proceed to maybe over here somewhere. There it is. And it can fall through, which is going to be useful. Coarse dirt. There we go. Got enough for that. Swimmy, swimmy, swimmy! Okay, so I don't think you're ready yet, actually. Well, maybe you are. Are you? You are! I just don't have the ability to pick you up. Okay. Slowly but surely, the farms are coming along. Slowly but surely, it'll be good. Empty out the cobblestone. Take you back, that's granite. Yeah, you... Sand we're just gonna smith, toughen stuff. You can go back in there. Granite, copper. Go in there. You start smelting and... Yes. So... Redstone. A hopper. Okay, so that's a hopper. Chopper. Calibrated skulk. No. Dropper. Sticky piston. Normal piston. What's that called? Okay, give me a quick second. Observer, that's what it's called. And we're gonna need nether quartz for? Or night glass. Okay. So we actually are gonna have to go to the Nether for that. That's interesting. Okay. In the meantime, let's see if this actually will do it. Put it down and then... Okay, I guess that worked. So I guess next on the agenda is actually going to the Nether. Actually, you'll come with me. We'll just put you in this bottom chest. Okay. Food. Glass. Okay. So we're probably going to want pants, definitely. Okay. What do we need for the Nether? What do we need to get ready for the Nether? Okay, well, let's just empty out our inventory and kind of sort through what we're gonna need, what we're not gonna need. So, gonna need food, gonna need torches, diamond pickaxe, do we really need it? It would be nice. Iron sword, can keep. Bow, we're definitely gonna want. Arrows, definitely gonna want. Coal, gonna want. Organizing. So, stone pickaxes, definitely. Slide you both onto there. There we go. Slip that right like that. And sticks, definitely. Do we have anything? Do we have any flint? I don't know. We've just never collected flint before. Yeah, that's a shame. I just want to build a mob spawner. Okay, so leather. Do we want to try to get some enchantments? We could. We got the stuff for it. Let's bring all the sugarcane over. Let's get cracking. With making some bookcases. I guess. Better question would be, where do we want to have... I think it goes boop, 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 boop. 62. So that was all of our leather. Okay, that was all of our leather, and we need to make some bookcases. So probably best we take half a stack of spruce. Put that out. Put that there. And Okay, so where do we want it? Where do we want it? Guess we could make an enchantment table. Well, we have been needing to add stuff onto here. So I was thinking make a staircase down here, or yeah. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think that'll go fine. I think that'll be great right there. Let's go with it. Yeah, let's bring you out. Or I suppose, if we really wanted to, we could just do it here, kind of. Oh, shit. I guess here works. Okay. Take this out a little bit. Make it look a little... Hey! Make it look a little nicer. Of course. Two diamonds, a book, we have that book, obsidian, so... right? No. How... Enchant... Oh. Of course. Of course, of course. Not the sharpest tool in the toolbox. Okay, here we go. Da 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 da! We have an enchantment table! Woohoo! Woo! And let's get some lapis, because of course I didn't bring any down with me. Do do do. Eh. Bring the whole thing. And we're gonna want a diamond sword, probably. Because I don't want to really bring too much to the nether with us, but... because I want to kind of save that diamond armor for something a little bit more. Fire aspect, smite, unbreaking. Okay, I'm looking for the knockback. Book, though. Let's see what we got here. Destiny, sharpness, loyalty. Destiny. What's destiny? Minecraft, enchantment, destiny. Which is new mace enchantment that increases damage based on the height of the player. Okay, and what's this then? Fire aspect, smite. What does smite do? I don't like these options. I don't like these options much. Unbreaking, unbreaking, unbreaking. What about for the diamond pick? Okay. Efficiency and unbreaking. Okay. Let's see. Unbreaking 3, sharpness, sharpness. Okay. Well, could have gone better. Efficiency, quick charge. I'll take it. That wasn't too bad. Okay, so put you in there. You can get relocated over into here. Okay, let's see what we got. We're gonna want to take some cobble with us. Is cobble still blast repellent? Oh, you know what I just forgot? We are gonna have to get flint for flint and steel. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, it can't be that hard to find it. Okay, come on. Let's go find some. Well, you guys get to live for a little bit. Probably be best to try into this cave, but actually, yeah. Okay, so let's go down to the mine and we'll see what happens. Shouldn't be that hard. Gravel's not that rare of a block. There should be some, at least somewhat visible around here. Yeah, okay. Oh god. I should probably put up some safety rails. Jesus Christ! My life just flashed before my eyes. Jeez. I'm awake. Much more awake than I was before, jeez. There's some gravel. That gave me so much panic. Hey. Okay, so we got ourselves some gravel. So I was thinking a little later, maybe switching up a little bit, because I've been playing a lot of Minecraft lately, and it's been a while since I played something scary, or maybe, have you guys ever played Subnautica? I've got that. And that scares the crap out of me. Deep water. Deep water will kill. Deep water will kill. Okay. Not playing games today, buddy. Sorry. Sounds like it's raining. Okay. I don't think that works. I think you actually have to break it. Yeah, you actually have to break it. Disappointment. Disappointment. Okie dokie. Do 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 do. How much flint? Okay, so we have 14 flint, which is enough for flint and steel and a couple bits of arrows, so that'll work. Right. Where's the feathers? I do have feathers. I've got sticks and iron, which will work. That's alright, that's okay. Hey, go. Okay. Obsidian. We don't need the obsidian anymore. Sticks, wood. Probably bring some more wood with us. Think this is enough stuff? I think it's enough. Always the berry bush. Okay. Okie dokie, guys. Guess this is it. Guess this is it. This is it. Ready? Ready? We have succeeded in our life's mission. We're going to the Nether. Oh god. Oh no. Oh. I just remembered one very important thing. We gotta go back. I forgot to put on gold armor of some kind. I don't want to get my shit rocked by a piglin. Oh god. But we made it to the Nether! Yes! We made it to the Nether. A helmet? A helmet. Yeah, I think a helmet would probably be best. If only so that we can say it's like a construction helmet and is used for caution. Do 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 do. Made it to the Nether, made it to the Nether. Oh boy. Netherite is next on the list. No, actually no. Quartz. We want to get quartz. live in the Nether? You think it's possible? Could totally be possible. Ooh, they're kind of terrifying. They are kind of terrifying. Nether quartz! We definitely need to establish another outpost. Oh boy. We're in the Nether. It's so different than how it was originally. Jeez. Look at that stuff down there. Piglins and everything, and let's make ourselves a bridge. A shroom light. Ooh, my hand is cramping. Nice. Where do we want to make a house in the Nether? Because we definitely are going to make a house in the Nether. Definitely, 100%. I don't like that. I have to be super careful in here because I'm so accident prone. Oh, that's something. That is definitely something. to give my cat my hermits. Okay, where were we? Oh, let me get a bit more comfortable. Uh-oh. Where's home? Oh, now I'm completely turned around. Sure it's... Okay, so this was the giant crevice. That means it was this way. I think. Or I could be completely wrong. No, I'm not wrong. It is that way. Yep, okay. Okie dokie, what were we doing? Oh yeah. Okay. Where do we want our little house? I think it'd probably be best to have it kind of in a somewhat... What is that? What is that? In a somewhat isolated location close to the portal. But we also want to be able to have access to a mine. I think let's just start digging straight from here. Because we definitely want to get some of this nether quartz, just because it's useful to have. And I think we have to get to a certain level to mine for ancient debris, which isn't something that we're going to be doing right now, but it is on the future to-do list, because I definitely want some netherite armor. Jeez. I can only imagine how hot the nether actually must be. Like, just imagine it. Lava, fire, just everywhere. Speaking of... Oh, frickety dicks, I forgot how fast lava is in the nether. Trying to get to the other side of this area. Oh! Did I piss it off? Okay. Okay. We're now in a warped forest. is. I am not familiar. Oh, God. I am not familiar with this at all. I am not a fan. Not a fan. I think I pissed it off. Be very careful where we're stepping. Netherwort block? Crimson roots. This is just terrifying. This is terrifying. This might actually be a good place to make a house, though. Okay, we managed to find a much more open area of the nether. And I think this is actually gonna be where we make home, maybe? Yeah. Right on in here. Why are you killing me? Why? Do anything. Is it because I got the gold? Make another brick. Google. Minecraft. How to make nether brick. Smelting netherrack in a furnace. Okay, and... Okay. I got cheated out of that. Give me something. Hey, obsidian, thanks. No, I don't like that sound. Make it a little nice. Let's make it a little nice. we're on an agreement here, right? That the Nether is kind of creepy. Scratch that. Very creepy. Very, very creepy. Yeah. Yeah. I just want to make a campfire. But I think that's probably gonna be our best bet. Sticks and logs. What you're gonna need. Let's see if we can make our way back. This was not it. That is adorable. Oh. Now, if only you weren't trying to kill me. Be a different story. Okay. Well, that was interesting. That was definitely interesting. Hmm. Okay, so for an observer, I think it is. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. So sorry. Okay, and cobblestone on top, cobblestone on the bottom. And there we go. We have enough to make one more. Okay. That's nice. Let's empty everything we don't need off into here. Why? Yeah. What was I gonna need? Okay, I was going to need mud blocks, which and I did put the mud in here. Coarse dirt. So 4. So 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna do the 4th. And where did I put the water bottles? Okay, so we definitely need to find a bastion. So that is definitely on our to-do list. Okay. Perfect. And water. I guess if we really wanted to, we could. Make an infinite water source inside the base just for us. Okie doke. And okay, so going to need hoppers too. And for hoppers, we need iron. And hopper. How many? 4. Perfect. 4 and 4. Okay, so let's see if I can remember how to do this. So I think here will be fine, and then underneath would be the hoppers, which would connect to the last one. Okay. Okay, so whether or not I actually get this right is up to debate. So we're going to need pistons as well. So let's get some more of that stuff out. And we're going to need more chest. One more chest for now. Okay, so piston. And how many do we have available? Only one, just because I need more redstone. Okay, that's fine. We only need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, definitely going to want some more redstone. Do we need repeaters? We might need repeaters, depending. So... Give me a quick second. I need to look this up. Okay. I think I've got it. So we are going to place the chest here. We're going to make sure that this is connecting inwards to the chest. And then we want to make sure that everything else is connecting into that so that it will just go right on into that chest. Next, what we're going to want to do is get the mud. We're going to be placing the mud on top because apparently the items can go through. And then gonna want to do this. And get the water right here. Okay, and then... Oh. Blocks to the sides and on top. And then we are going to have the observers facing that way. And on the back, we're going to have those up there. And then... Okay. Okay. And last but not least, where do I have the sugar cane? Okay, so technically this should work. Maybe? Maybe, I say. And... block this all off. Okay, and voila! Technically, it should work. Technically. How do we test this? I guess we could wait, or let's go grab some bone meal and see if this works. Technically, it should. Technically. So, let's turn back down, and... I guess we wait. Where the fuck did you come from? You son of a bitch! Oh, no! No. Okay. think one thing that I may have forgotten is light source. I guess I'll check in to see if this actually works in a bit. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna go take a break. I think I'm gonna take a break. And rethink my life choices, maybe. Definitely gonna rethink my life choices.